What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream, and well, once again, we are going to do an event, and I see we already have a few people in chat. Zena, Nathan, Ace, Smoothies, Renaissance, and Augustine are here. Smoothies says, what's going to take to get an A-? Do I have to sell my kidney? Most likely, yes. Yes. I think that's about right, yeah. Given that I remember some people that like did an Awakening Gala for an SSS, this like really place one, which costs a ton, like thousands of euros, and didn't get an A- during all of their summons. I think like 5k summons didn't get an A-. Yeah, well, if you think about that, yeah, you can sell your kidney probably and not even get an A-, unless you buy it from the auction house probably. So let's share the stream now, give me a second for that, and then we're going to hop right in the event, which, as better than your ex-girlfriend says, is cheap. Yeah, it really is. It is not a free-to-play event. Well, you can get 1000 points free-to-play, I assume, but then again, well, if you get the event pack, it's a bit easier. And you get 3000 points, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, it will be more like a small stream today, not like the huge ones we do sometimes on weekends for the bigger events. But I saw the event and I thought like, well, yeah, kind of, when I do a video about this and I show the summons and everything, we are like a 40-minute video easily. So why not just do a stream? And I have the time today, so I guess that's a good idea. Live now. Okay, we got that shared. And there we have it. Nikos, my membership expired again. Well, you can always get a new one. Not a limited supply here of that. So what else do we have? Zandoro, no way I finally watched a stream from you. Well, it works out today. Cizeric, greetings. Greetings, Cizeric. And Mark is also here. That's nice. Penrogion is here. I kind of miss playing this game. I loved how it made me angry all the time. Well, they certainly managed to do that every now and then. I got the 3000 points last time. Was a good pickup. Yeah, it really is. Last time I managed to do it without using a single profit op. We won't do it like that this time, I think. I expect like maybe 50 Soul Awakenings. And then we have 1200 Aurora Stars. And then we can do like 320, 350 profit ops. I still have to do a Heroic Miracle, so we get some more stars even. Yeah, so we have to see about that. I assume we'll do like 4 completions profit orb and then all of the Awakenings and stuff. Believer's also here, nice mate. Thanks for joining the stream. Brownie, Mr. Frost, and Devilman. Devilman, hey, happy that you're here, mate. By the way, I noticed Barry made a video about contract starry gems, and well, it's kind of a problem for me actually. Because now in the auction house I checked it, and now contract starry is really expensive. Which kind of is annoying because we're at 84k for the Awakenings and we really have to get some more. We would aim for like 200k, but now with Contract Star being expensive at the moment, it's kind of difficult to do. So, well, I have to have a little bit of patience and see, well, if it's closer to the next Gala, maybe then we can get some cheap Contract Starry. Other than that, I think we might have to skip Gala because that will be awfully expensive. Hello Lorson, happy that you're here. JD is here as well, nice. Finally made it to start of stream. I have no idea if that is a good time to stream. I'm not sure we ever streamed during that time, so we'll have to see about that. I think we just start off probably, what do we start off? With probably summoning a few 4 stars, I reckon, to finish Heroic Miracle. I would just say we just click the button. It's nice, by the way. 904 hero slots. I spent hours this week building 10 stars on the Amazon server, and my god, like 350 slots or something there. Half of which are always filled by whatever, I don't know. And that's way easier to do it like this. And bam, that's probably half of a Heroic Miracle done right there. Let's see what we actually cleared already. Not as much as I hoped for, but that's no problem, we can do it again. Are you going for the S-Stone? Well, the plan was certainly to go for the S-Stone. That was certainly the plan. Devilman with the 5 memberships, thanks mate. Thanks mate. And goes to FM, to Penrogion, Nikos, Colin, Friedrichs. And Oh, Believer got one as well. That's nice. So, I think Penrogion, mate, did you ever buy a membership? I think you got beat here completely off of gifted memberships. That's insane. That's really insane. Jesus is here. Or some people from my membership channel said Jitsu is here. I'm just joking, mate. Nice that you can make it. That's nice. I'm just doing the event. Just doing Heroic Miracle here, trying to complete that. Probably done right now with it. Backspace is rough. I need to make those space jumps. I have never actually made space jumps. Like, not a whole lot at least. I always went for Stella, mostly. Okay, we're just going to summon 2 light to dark heroes. It's probably not going to be a problem. We're not going to... Okay, we have one Elena, that's nice. Just going to do this as a Drake. Okay. Got an EOS there, that's good. And we got like an S model here. Okay, that's nice as well. I have an awfully green chat again. That's insane. Is it even worth going for the S stone? Well, usually it works like this. If you want to have any given hero at S tier, you first look into the auction house because that's the cheapest way to get it. And if that doesn't work, well, then you go for Gala. And there are certain situations where that doesn't work. For example, if you want like an S tier bait and that's just not available in the auction house, well, that's certainly going to be one hero that you will have to get from Gala. Other ways, Soul Perfection, of course. Soul Perfection in general tends to be rather expensive. So I would say it's going for the auction house, then it's Gala, and then it's Soul Perfection. I think I would rank Soul Perfection last. Also because Gala gives you an S stone, which can kind of high roll, while Soul Perfection will always give you the lowest amounts of stats possible at S tier. So that's a thing. Okay, now we have some more of those candies for Fantasy Factory, which I don't like, but I think this is prepared to smash. Yeah, it is. So we just smashed that. And then we have to puzzle on stream. Well, that's annoying. I ran into Jesus in Void Ark, needless to say, I could not beat him. It's tough. I remember those times when I couldn't beat Jesus. Well, probably we are again in those times because, well, can we take a look at that? We can take a look at the auction house leaderboard, the treasure train leaderboard, because a certain someone pushed to rank 3. Look at that. Can we click on his profile? I can do that in clan. Complete treasure series on 3. It's now at 54,000 points. The thing is, look at that. I'm place 11 at 40,000 points. Like, you would think that's a lot. Like, 11 players, that's iOS and Android combined, and I'm at 40,000 points. And he has 14,000 points more than me. Like, that's mental. I have no idea how many stats he even has. Like, I have a billion HP as buff. I have 9.3 million attack. And he has like 40% more stats than me in there, probably. It's just absolutely mental. Absolutely insane. Like, well, we can probably check out the beautiful symbols here. Look at that. First symbol hero token. That's the festival, and that's retro gaming. Absolutely beautiful. And retro gaming, by the way, if you look at that, pretty much looks awful for me. Like, it looks like I've never even put anything in here. I have this one as 5-star, which is insane. But then this is 3-star, and then you see all of those. They're not even maxed, the green ones. He has the full one. He has everything of this maxed. I don't even have that. I accidentally got into place 3. Hey, you got into place 3, mate. You got into place 3. Devilman, Bait Purgatory 200 finally. 3rd on my server. Keep getting trouble and double Rogan SFX Drake. Ah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that. And then I got very careful with those stages. Like, I made really sure that I don't get beaten by those stages. And then I lost to Saya, I think. Like, single Saya or something. Yeah, Retro Max, because it's like up series today for retro gaming. like, if you check that out, it's up series, so he went for that. But like, you have to think about something. Look at that. What does it say? 738 out of 150. Guild collection doesn't even count, so we're at 738 out of 150. And, well, it's kind of insane. Like, how much more do you want to do? That's nearly 5 times completed already, the monthly thing. And, like, I'm still so far behind. Or we can do like a 10 bomb. Let's do a 10 bomb into guild treasures so we can catch up with Jesus. It's not going to work. 10 bomb, let's go. Let's get some pink ones, because we might make him jealous with that. We might make him jealous if we get like some full pink ones here. Because he can't wail on this one. Oh, probably not going to catch up to him with that. Yeah, that's a full disassemble. Thanks for that, DH Games. I'm the only one to max retro so far. I haven't seen that. Like, I haven't seen that from anybody yet. This is a new series, Jesus. It's like the newest series. Of course, nobody has that maxed. Okay, let's go back into the Fantasy Factory and continue a bit more. Probably not going to go far here, but it's not like we really need to. If we didn't max that stage, like we are fine. We are fine in any way. With the current amount of crystals, of stars that we have, we are more than fine. We are okay. So it's not really an issue at all. Instant 4 million attack, let's go. Well, probably not. Well, you know what you have to do, Wraec? Retro gaming has up chance. Yeah, but I can't really... Well, I could buy more tickets, of course. But, like, that costs money. It's not like DH supports this. Or, like, DH supports me in any way. Well, in a little bit, but, like, with some answers from support. But it's not like the berry stuff where you can write them all of the time. Well, I can write them. I kind of get supported in that sense. Yeah. But not like a monetary way, you know? Like, I buy all my packs myself, and nobody gives me anything back for it. So, that's the thing. And then there's, like, YouTube income, and then the taxman comes and takes away all the money. Whoop-de-dop! Thanks, mate! 65 SEK! That's nice. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. That's going to help a bit. We can probably buy some tickets in the future. But I think the next problem is, if you check out my channel and just go to the channel, and you look at that, then we kind of did like 5 videos in the last 2 weeks or something with treasure train openings. And I said to Jesus, like, Jesus, why didn't you record that? Like, imagine Jesus recorded all of those treasure pulls. He could have made 20 videos. He could have outpaced Barry in terms of videos. Posted all of that stuff to YouTube. That would have been interesting. I bet a lot of you guys would have watched that. Like, I bet a lot of you guys would have watched that. But I tell him that a lot of times. Like, why don't you upload that to YouTube? And then he says, yeah, I made a video about that. And then it never releases. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. But then again, I can understand. Like, I have to deal with taxes now, and I can tell you that part is horrible. Like, not even that I have to pay taxes. I don't mind. I don't mind. Take my money. I accept that. That's all right. But the thing is, like, getting to the point where they say, like, okay, now you can go ahead and you can pay taxes. Like, bloody hell, you have to fill out 100 forms in Germany just so you can pay some taxes. I recorded the pulls I made this morning on Treasure Train to Max Retro. Yeah, why don't you upload it? Upload it, mate. That's cool. Need to do Force War 1000 boss video. Yeah, you didn't do that as well, didn't you? Like, I was waiting for that. I was actually waiting to see that. But then again, some OP talk here. I also made a section with Force War bosses. We also have to make guides for that. Like I wanted to, but I kind of don't have a setup right now. So let's buy some stuff here. We need more video, Jesus, please. Like, I didn't really understand that, to be honest. It's more of a matter of time, I guess, for him. But, like, if you check out his last videos, he has really huge views. It's like one video every, I don't know, 1 to 2 months or something. But, like, some of those videos, they go through the roof. It's insane. And then he's doing, just as he's saying, he's doing 657 at the moment. Imagine he's uploading that. Just making titles, 657 Void Campaign. Everybody's like, man, that's mad. It's going to watch that. And now it's on his hard drive, but it isn't uploading it. Benny, yeah, true. True, it's horrible. Like, it's really horrible. I just want to pay taxes for, like, not even a very high amount of money. Like, it's not an insane amount of money. And struggling, honestly. And I studied that stuff. That's insane. Like, I studied public law, and I'm still thinking, like, when you probably have to go and get some guy to do it for you and pay him, and like, it's probably better in the end. I didn't really accept that reality to me yet, though. That's something I have to say. Even do that, like, or just wait. I think we already put enough in there for now. Summon Melody now, 1,338 points. Now we're going to do Awakenings. Or are we going to do Prophet Ops first? Let's do Prophet Ops first. We're going to go Is Betty in shadow? She is. We can go for Betty. I want some Betty copies. Let's just do some shadow. Let's just do some Betty. I think that's alright. He get more subs than Barry. Nah, that's difficult, NX. The thing is, the Idle Heroes community itself isn't as big as the amount of subs Barry has. Like, Barry has more subs than the Idle Heroes community is big. Like, there aren't that many viewers out there. At least as far as I know. So, in that sense, you have to do YouTube for an enormous amount of time to even get there. Like, maybe you have 20-25k people that you could reach on YouTube. And probably not even more. Oh, there we go to Jara. That's nice. Yeah. So, like, getting to that sub amount is actually crazy. It's good in terms of money. If you want to make money with YouTube, that's actually good. But, like, other than that, a little bit difficult. I will need to work on my intros to get Barry level subs. Yeah, mate, but, like, doing a video is pretty easy. Let's be real. Like, if you do the Barry style and the style that I do, it's not that much of work. Like, for some things I do, like, if it's like a guide or something and I work a longer time on it, then I take my time and cut it a little bit, do some stuff. That's something I do. But if it's like the regular everyday video where I give like my comment on something, I don't spend any time really in terms of cutting. I just do my my intro, which is just me saying, well, what is up, guys? Wraec is here. So that's like not even something I have to edit in. And then it's just a one take. Maybe I do 1, 2, 3, 4 takes or something until I get it right. Sometimes that takes a bit. Sometimes I have to say, if I don't get it right and I don't like it, I re-record it like 5 or 6 times and sit there for 2 hours. But I don't really cut a whole lot. Like, that's something I don't do. Lots of subs are dead. Yeah, but that's normal. That's normal, especially for a game like this. Imagine how many people that you know have quit the game. So, just makes sense that there are dead subs. Just absolutely makes sense. I'm just clicking those profit ops while looking at chat. Intro doesn't matter if there aren't any videos. Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. To be honest, I don't like intros. Like, I feel annoyed. Like, get to the point. I don't know. It's just not my style. Just if I say, well, it's Wraec here or something, okay, like, I personally could live with that if YouTuber did that, but then again, like, I really don't want somebody to put some weird intro in there. And what I hate the most are those big YouTube channels with like 1 million subs, you know? And they have like an intro, then it's 5 seconds of their video, and then there's a sponsor segment which is like 2 minutes long on that 10-minute video. Like, oh my god, go away, mate. I know you want to get some money, but like, go away. Horrible. If they at least put some splits in the YouTube videos so they can skip the thing, but that's like everything. Yeah, my mic was upgraded a few months back. Yeah, you said that, and the mic was good. Yeah, the mic was good. Even if you had no mic, honestly, I would have sent you my old one. Like, I would have sent you my old one, we could have set that up, it's perfectly fine. We're probably already done, aren't we? Let's check that out. How far are we? No, that's Void Campaign, that's wrong. Didn't want to end up here. That's not right. Profit Summon Event. We're at 40, so we do 40 more. Oh well, we're a bit above already what I planned. Well, let's just do 40 more. Doesn't really matter. What? Money hungry? Well, that's certainly not me. My YouTube account makes negative money. I could have more money just not doing that. Oh, playing Idle Heroes in that sense. But yeah, that's the thing. But the reputation stays with a bad mic. Well, like if you have like a good mic, it certainly helps. But I noticed when I got my new mic, a lot of things that were said about the old mic and a lot of things I didn't like about the old mic could have been resolved by just having like a proper, how do you call it, like an arm for the microphone, and then some proper software to adjust the audio, just to have no noises under a certain decibel amount in your microphone, in your sound. That already helps a ton, because like you get a lot of stuff out there, like clicking noises, maybe something that's in front of the door, stuff like that. That would have helped, but I had no idea about that. Like, I'm not a professional. You know, guys, I have a job. I have the full-time job. and I do that just as a hobby. So like, I'm no professional. I don't know that stuff. I don't have time to sit there for 4 hours to know about microphones. I watched one video now about this microphone, and the dude was super helpful. Good German guy that just said, okay, you have to set it up like this. You put this to this to this to this, and I could copy it in like 5 minutes. And I think like it works great. Like the microphone now, I'm perfectly happy with that actually. So that's pretty nice, and that was easily doable even for me without any further technical knowledge. So what we are going to do are 2 things. We basically have to summon a meme, and we have to summon a Tara for a tower before we go into there, because we have no upgraded meme. And so we don't have no upgrade Tara. And then I think we are going to go for Betty as much as we can, because we now summon some Betty copies, which is good. Can summon those now, 5 of those. And then I don't really know what we're going to go for actually. Like there is not really anything that I would prefer, but probably, I mean, like, what do you do then? It's probably LFA. Where do you come from? No idea. Okay, let's do some summons. Let's see what we're going to do. And it sounds great too. What is your job? I work for the government. I work for the German government. Actually, that's actually quite interesting. I just finished working. Like, actually just finished working. I turned off the one computer to turn on the other computer to start the stream. That is a bit crazy. Okay, well, let's first do the meme. So we have a meme for tower, and then let's do the Tara. Let's see what we get. Let's get proper S tier meme. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. C tier? We're going to retire that later though. Where are your S tiers? Or probably a thing of the aura there. Still 3. We still have like Natasha as model. And then we have Jara. I'm obviously saving up hammers to reroll. That's something we're going to do. Is my job stressful? Yeah, in a sense. Yeah, of course. Like, I work for long hours. That's a bit annoying, I have to say that. But it's okay. Like, I can pretty much see when it's going to end at pretty fixed times. And so I can plan around that. I will find time to make a video. That's good. I will find time to make a live stream, which is also good. Why have 2 computers? Security. Security, the reasons, mainly. We have to summon a Tara and now summoned an S model. That was wrong. There are some security things on the notebook that I'm using. Yeah, don't you need to awaken Tara? Yeah, I do. Like, I need to awaken 1 Tara. Not a lot, but just 1 Tara. Ren SS Espen. Well, I want to get an S tier Espen. Like I really do. An S tier Espen and a DTV. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there are going to be new perks for S tier heroes. Ship Crusher and Hunter's Focus, one of which is like added amount of all damage dealt if you are above a certain amount of crit. I think 50% is what it is currently on tap. And then there is like Hunter's Focus, which upgrades your damage to heroes with shields by 180%, which is absolutely insane, I have to say. Quite the impressive skill if you want to go for PvP. I personally want to go for Hunter's Focus, obviously, for like an Aspen. Like, imagine that. Bloody hell. Hunter's Focus, GK Defier, maybe with Silence Immunity or Fear Immunity on an Aspen. That would be mad. Like, that would be really insane. Could definitely see that. So let's see if we can get a nice Betty. Current Betty we have is a B tier with a very nice roll, control immunity, offset, control precision. Very nice border for like 500. Was an upgrade that we have had before. I would love to get a Betty A- or above. So if we're going to get that, I would be very happy. If it's a B+ with a proper roll, I take that too. Won't the new perks make getting an S-Stone harder in sessions? Well, the thing is, I would have thought that people were going to go for those, still, for S tiers in general. But if you took a close look at the market and the auction house, they didn't sell. Like, there were Walkmans and stuff in there, and some heroes even at very decent prices, and most of them just didn't sell, which I think is a little bit insane. Because that's a huge buff to S tiers, actually. And the people in there still want to sell them, well, most of them for too high prices. How do you get S tier so easy? Well, it's a question of money, mostly, I guess. Yeah, so no luck, or, well, a little bit of luck. A little bit B- speed here on a C+. Not too bad, can live with that. What else are we going to summon? Are we going to summon anything here? Probably not, right? We're going to go for probably some stuff that we have in here, though. I like summoning a Vessel isn't that good. Let's summon one Vessel, that's okay. B is incoming. Now we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, we're only going to 300 points. We're going to summon what is in our bag first, and then we're going to go and get some more heroes, probably. Oh, we can go for some homes. Why not? I don't have the best of homes. And then we're going to go for some Aspens. Aspens are always alright. And, well, that gives us a chance to roll for an S tier as well. So the plan really was right now to go for the next Gala. I wanted to go to 200,000 plus contract story gems till then. But the thing right now is I'm not really on the best pace towards that. Like, I was in pretty good pace, then I spent like 10k on that for treasure tickets, which were used for the last videos that we made. And yeah, like now I'm no longer in the proper pace, and well, this contract story is now very expensive, so we kind of have a little bit of a problem on that. And if that doesn't change, and if I can't get proper contract story in the next, well, in the next weeks, I assume. I'm not quite sure how long we have to the next Gala. Then we might even have to skip one Gala, go for the next one. That might be something we have to do, and would be quite unfortunate, because I was planning to go do like a week of streaming, essentially. Like doing 4 or 5 streams in 1 week, doing all of the summons with you guys, having a lot of fun doing that, and getting a bit into the streaming game as well. Like, that was part of it, because like, if you don't regularly stream, I feel like you're not really, how do you say that, not really like a streamer? At least streaming is not my main content in that sense. I wanted to see how that works out, because there are a lot of ways you can do content on YouTube, one of which being streaming, and then somebody already suggested shorts, because shorts are great to interact with viewers, because then you watch 1 or 2 of my Aliros videos and suddenly bam, there is a short of me, and I got the software actually. I'm not quite sure what I want to put up there. Like I don't know. Like, I got a good software for that now, but like, I'm not sure. I've not seen Aliro shorts that I like, to be honest. Why is it Dandelion a freaking lion's tooth in German language? Why is it called Dandelion in English? That's the question you have to ask yourself. That's very wrong. Okay, what else do we have? We have Ilamax here. We have BQAs. That's kind of interesting. BQAs. 500 of those. Kind of like that. The thing is, I still have like a 10-star base BQA that I want to upgrade. I didn't really do that. Or we still wanted to upgrade that base TBB. I forgot about that. We didn't do that. Yeah, about that, guys. There's still one here. Okay, we still have some tasks to do. I can't forget about that. Natasha for the obvious S tier. You know how it works. Probably we can do 2 Ilamax. I think that's good. And then we're going to go for Aspens, and we're going to be happy doing that. So, how far are we even? I think we didn't summon anything good. I think we're probably rather far away. 90. Yeah. So we still have to do a good amount of summons. Let's summon the 2 Ilamax first. Let's see how that turns out. If we get an A, like A or something higher here. Ilamak, really bloody expensive. Not at E tier though. Well, there they are certainly not that kind of expensive. Artifact for about $16 insane. Yeah, kind of. Do you still have the A tiers that are useless? The Morix, I retire most of the A tiers that I show in videos like that. But if you see like a video, oh, look at that, we have like an A tier Starlight or something like that, then most of those are retired indeed. I think I still have the Morix though. And I still have the Tussilago. I think those are still available. Let's check for that. It's ordered by Imprint. We can order it by Awakened tier. And then you can see we have like a Tussilago here. We have Forces. We have Flora, Morex, and like Fiona. Those are the, I would say, the base hero A tiers that we have. Yeah, that's about it. And probably in terms of A tiers that I really want to get, it's like definitely Betty. But Betty's too expensive at the moment. A minus 40k, I don't do that. That's not going to happen. And then we're basically upgrading to S tier, and there I could probably see DTV, because his role isn't too great. It's like 5.4k tax, nothing. And then we have Aspen, obviously, for Star Expedition. I didn't really go for that. Like, I kept my Aspen as it is. 6.6k tax, pretty nice. We upgraded it a little bit. We got GKD Fire Crit on it, and I thought we would be fine with that. I don't really think we need Silence Immunity, though. With the new boss, it's kind of nice, because he sees like a lot, and you have to invest into survivability, which you didn't need to before. So I thought, like, it wasn't really needed, but now with Hunter's Focus, another 30% damage? That's insane. And then you have Soul Gathering statue coming up, so upgrading that to an S tier would be nice. But then you look at the prices, and you are like 100k plus for an Aspen, and you're like 70k plus if it's available for DTV, and you rarely see those on the market. And that's a bit insane. So, bit of a problem there. And we probably wanted to summon some Aspens now. Probably summon like 20 Aspens or something. We just hit them through. What is that even? Oh, that's like some crazy chest. I have no idea. Let's summon 30 Aspens. Let's summon those all of them, and then have some fun with that. 1,500 shards. Very nice. What do we have? Get an S tier Aspen with SS or SSS attack. Yeah, well, probably that would be the best. But like when you look at the auction house, the most of them you see are like bad, like bad. Those are the ones that they sell. Are like high speed, not really any attack, something like that. And the really good ones, people keep them for themselves. But the next thing is obviously, we have a Lena, we summoned that. The next thing is obviously like you can, what do I want to say? As Soul Gathering statue, yeah, you can upgrade the stats of the copy. But that also depends on how high the awakening tier of the hero is. So like an S tier is even further advantage over like an A tier. So, and as we're probably going to cap out on this and have like 6-7k or something, or 10k points in soul power in there, that's going to be a thing. I mean, like, we all know about it. We see my train, we see like the heroes, and we all know that this is going to happen, and that we are 6-7k or something in there. And then we are going to see some high attack heroes, but obviously we want to see the damage dealer with the enhanced stats from Soul Gathering, and all of that brought to the max, or at least as high as we possibly can. And then an S tier would of course be very nice. And I feel like an SSS tier would be just out of range. And I feel like a bit of an overinvestment, because what makes Soul Gathering essentially great is we don't really need to fear that our investment is in vain and that we don't really get anything out of it, because we can just say, okay, today Soul Gathering is on Aspen and tomorrow it will be on Olivia. And that's the thing. I think artifacts should in general be quite accessible, but I think they are. Like, you can free to play, you can pretty easily get to artifacts. If it is through glorious relics or other means, you can get artifacts. Like, I experienced this on the Amazon series, it works out. We're not entirely free to play there, but I still get artifacts every so often, and we didn't really spend for the last month. So that's the thing. And I feel like that works out. And most people that I know that are free to play for some time, they have artifacts. Maybe not as many as I have, but that makes sense in a way. There are other things that I think are way worse in that aspect. Like, what I think free to plays need way more access to aren't artifacts, master toolboxes. Those are the things that free to play need. As far as I know, like, I'm probably the person the furthest away from the free to play game, even though I played kinda on Amazon. But we have A tiers there, so also a thing. And talking about getting S tiers, so it's like not the proper Android free-to-play kind, I guess. So like, yeah, it's a bit of a thing, I think. By the way, our summons are horrible, like really horrible. What's up there? Do you think soul symbols should be more viable? No, I think they should be banned from the game. Actually removed. Like, this is horrible that they even exist. Let's be honest about that. Like, let me switch my heroes around. Bloody hell. Let it cost 500 gems or something. But I think the main thing that died with the release of... Well, people said with imprints, stellar shards. At that point, people were talking about how, like, the team building stuff died. And I guess, yeah, to an extent, Like it was suddenly expensive. Suddenly you had to pay money. Before you could have essentially every. Oh, what do we get? Come on, come on, come on! I thought like maybe a red one. It's not even B-. It's not even B-. They're trolling. It's like completely crappy. Put that thing away. Unsub is raus. Nah, mate. Like, it has to be free. Like, before you could have, like, a bunch of E5s, and you could build any team out of them. And there was no level above E5. You didn't have to get imprints on somebody. You didn't have to get sublimations on somebody to get, like, the full power. It wasn't needed. So you could combine any given E5 team, and you could say, like, okay, what happens if I put 2 Sayas in that team? What happens if I add a Faith Blade? What happens if I remove that, do that? And if you had the artifacts, you could play around for an entire evening in Isle Heroes, do some PvP, and stuff, and that kind of died a little bit with imprints, because suddenly, well, if you wanted to switch the power from one hero to another, it cost 500 gems, and not all of your heroes could be imprinted, so we had less heroes that were viable in the game. And then we got more Transcendence heroes, which further moved more of the normal heroes out of the meta, or out of any viability, really. And well, then we also got sublimations, and now then we got X levels, which X levels didn't change too much, let's be real about it, but still those are stats. And now we have Destiny Transition on top of that, and now nobody can afford to test anything anymore. Like, if you are in the endgame and you did some kind of switch recently, then you probably don't really have any soul symbols. And people make jokes about how I switch too much when I don't have soul symbols, but like, if you really want to find out what is good and you want to test anything, like anything, well, then you need to use your soul symbols. And I'm, well, in Omega Project, we test stuff. It is okay if I sometimes do a season of Star Expedition where I don't really do a whole lot of damage and tested like 5 different teams. And Jesus does the same. We go in there, we have fun, we test some teams. In the end, what happens? We find something new, we have some insane new strategies or something like that. And now, what you could see in the last Star Expedition, we are back on the top. And with such a distance, it didn't look like many points, but like it was such a distance, actually insane. If you see the progress we did on the new boss, 3 times more than any other guild. Easily. So that's the thing. And that was, of course, a result of us testing in the seasons before, where I wasted all of my soul symbols, by the way. And then I had none. And then I couldn't build like LFA up. And then I sat there and was like waiting, and it was horrible. But we still found some tech that we use today. So like in that sense, it was good. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I hate that you can remove Destiny, but not 3 levels for soul symbols. In my opinion, it should be like, it would be great if they just kept it at 500 gems. Like they said, okay, it's 500 gems to remove Stellar, like the imprints. And then when they release sublimations, it would have been great if they said, now it's 500 gems and you remove 3 mats and imprints at the same time. Imagine they kept it just at 500 gems. We would play a different game right now. It would be way more switching. You would see way more content from me, honestly. You would see way more content from me. You would see cooler content from me. It would be way better. And I would love for the Age to just send me a message. Well, I would love for them to fix it and do something like that. Like 500 gems, reset whatever you want. That would be nice. But at least in terms of producing content, if that is not something they want to do, I would love for them to just send me a message and say like, okay, you have 1000 soul symbols, have fun. And then we would have way more cooler videos. And then we wouldn't have like, okay, we now use this Ezreal in Shadow, but like he has no sublimations, and you can't really see if he's the damage dealer that you want to go for and stuff like that. Or we have a new hero, and that I have to say is like what I hate the most. We get a new hero, I can't test it. Like that sucks. I can't test a new hero. It's just not possible. Like sometimes when a new Transcendence hero release, I have to say, okay, no, I can't test it. And I feel like the Age doesn't have as many content creators, or that many content creators, that they can say like, okay, we can allow ourselves to not have a specific Transcendence hero promoted. Because that's essentially what I do. By testing it, I also promote it. And I feel like that's such a horrible thing. Because what do they have? They have in terms of clicks. It's not in terms of subs, but in terms of clicks. They have like MK, they have Barry. Those are the guys that make the top clicks. And who comes after that? I think I am. Honestly, I think I am. Then you have a lot of people. You have some people that do French videos, some smaller creators, but like in terms of clicks, I'm like on third, I would say, at the moment. And like I can't test the new Transcendence hero sometimes. Like what the hell? Like what the hell? That's horrible. And that they don't manage to fix that's something I don't get. That's really something I don't get. Like, go ahead, send me some stuff, bloody hell. And, yeah. I mean, like, I don't mind that we don't have a code here right now. Like, if Barry gets those codes, I don't really care. Like, obviously, you guys it would be nice for you guys if you got the code. But I don't really feel like it's an incentive to join the stream anyway. Either you are entertaining or you're not. The code will be spread through all of the Discord channels anyway later on. And as it will be viable for a few days. Who cares, really? So I try to be entertaining for you guys. I try to comment on this stuff. Try to have a good stream with you. Discuss some topics. And then I don't really care in that regard. But I really do care about content. I want to show you guys new heroes. I want to show you guys the strategies. And, well, if I can't do that, I don't like that. Yeah, they really limit the content that can be made. Comment from Brownie Games here in chat. Also YouTuber, you know him. So, like, yeah, it is difficult. It is really difficult to make content. It's also difficult to summon good heroes, apparently. Because we didn't get, like, anything good. I think we're done, are we? Oh, 286, so we have a few more. Didn't you already got to, 300 points? 300 points takes an awful lot of time, ANX Cakes. It really does. And it really takes a surprising amount of time. Okay, we can, like, let's summon 4 of her. Is 4 enough to 86? Yeah, it should be. To 86, 4 BQAs. Should be good. I could also get an A-tier BQA, that would be nice. A-tier BQA? Could do that. They should allow us to do all sealants. Yeah, definitely. They should allow us to do all sealants, even if it doesn't do anything, it would be just fun. I would love to show, like new heroes and old sealants. Like, for example, what does Natalia do against, like, SL20? I don't know, but would be fun to see. Like, probably you can see it on Teddy's Discord, on Teddy's Twitch stream, because he's in chat. Hi, Teddy. There you can probably see stuff like that, because he has like a lot of accounts and he tests stuff and he says like BQA is an insane hero, and I will probably put BQA on the Amazon series because he told me about her so often. I will do it together in a team with Mockman. It will be quite fun, I assume. So that will be nice. But like, yeah, it's really difficult. Yeah, the game punishes you for playing and swapping things around, that's true. The thing is, when I switch stuff now, I take time, I go into a Word document or Excel or something, and then I write down every single step of what I'm going to do. Like really, regress Mockman, what does it cost? It costs 10 soul symbols. Then I have this, and I write it down step by step as a checklist. And when I do those changes, then I look at it and I try to think, well, can you do that more optimal? Can you save any resources in there? And when I do that, and after I've done that, I say, okay, now it's good. Now it's all right. And then I go down there and do it step by step. And just to not waste any resources, because one misclick can cost you 10 soul symbols, and that can be a disaster. Because you often don't even have a way to get those back. This time around, by the way, we went for flag because still it's no elusive mirror in the chest. That stuff is fixed. No idea why they give us 1 treasure ticket. That sucks. 45k chest instead of 75k spiritual essence, and half a core. I think the sublimation chest is good as well, but we want to have cores, so let's claim all of that stuff. Let's check the statistic. Yeah, very average. Very average is about what you expect. Pretty much sucks. Yeah, it's like it's normal summons. No high rolls, sadly. We still have to go. We bought Fantasy Factory. Are we done? It looks done-ish. Yeah, it's done. We're done. Okay, we have 30 chests here, 15 chests here, 10 chests here, 3 chests here. 3 chests here is rather nice, because there's like half cores in here. You get the new core. It's very great, actually. The question is, how many cores do we actually need? Because I have some. I have not enough, but I have some. This is a single core shard chest. By the way, it's the best core shard chest. It's a single core shard chest that only includes cores that I already own and noble, so it's completely useless. That's like half a core that we probably just got. No core chests here, no core chests here, no core chests here. Those are 4 core chests, but no TBB, and we need TBB cores. And we don't really have any TBB cores, and our TBB core is 2-star, I assume, so we need 2 more, which would mean we need full cores. Yes, need full cores. I also need full elusive mirror, but have you seen how difficult it is to get elusive mirrors? Like, bloody hell! It's insane. Where's my TBB even? There it is. Yeah, we got the 2-star core here and no materials. So yeah, let's get that to 3-star. Let's get that to 3-star. Let's go to Summer Melody. Let's click open. Like, it's not even in this chest. Check that out. It's not in this chest. That's like the chest that you get in the end, where you can also select 90k sub chests or half a core. Bloody hell, it's not in the chest. You can't even get elusive mirror there. Like, I have no idea. I have actually no idea how it is impossible to put it in any events. Like, it's nowhere. Is it in Fantasy Factory? Is it? It is not. Like, it's not in Fantasy Factory. And Mirror is, yeah, it's like they don't want people to use it. Mirror is an artifact that has heavy synergy if you use a lot of those on the team. Like, I could imagine a team with using 6 mirrors, or like at least 5 mirrors. And we talked about that. I made a video about the pre-nerf version. And, like, I don't get it. It's not available. It's nowhere. Of course it's not here. Like, we're on GPF here. Probably will be for a few more months until they put it in there. But like, there's no way in this event to get like an... Is there really no way? Did I miss nothing? But there is like no way. Like old event? No, also not in here. Yeah, there's no way for us to get like any elusive mirrors. Like, I thought, I really assumed it would be in here, to be honest. I really assumed I would be skipping 3 mirrors, because I need another one. Like, I need another one, but it's not in here. Okay, we got like those chests in here. Those are 10 chests of this, which is really nice, by the way. You get 10 chests of this. Those are all of the newest heroes, and you get 10 chests if you do it like this. Insane. 15 of those, with like 15 of those, it's like 225 master toolboxes and like a ton of stuff. The only problem is you have to click them open one by one. So we get a bit of stream time. Ask your questions in chat. I have to click a little bit now. Will take some time. There should be a bit more next week. Yeah, the problem is next week is Mid-Autumn, so it's festival week, which will be a bit of bigger event. And like, the thing on those events is usually they put the chest with elusive mirrors on the later stages, and then they add like sublimation chests or something to it. And obviously I need sublimation chests and I need cores and stuff like that. I can take a little bit of a step back from cores until the next Transcendency release, because I got TBB max. I have 4 cores remaining that I need, or I want to max, and I have already 2 full cores in my bag. So it's like a little bit of a good situation. I'm probably going to save up some base core chests so that I can make 1 core noble whenever I want. I feel like with Destiny Transition, that is like a thing. I feel like some player could say like, okay, it's very valid that ATD or BQA or something like that might just be OP. And in that case, I just want to have the opportunity to click a button, get the core, and be ready to go for it. Hopefully some good festival treasures. Well, we don't know yet if they're going to do that, but I think in the recent times they did that pretty often, that they went for that. In any way, this time around, I don't think I can whale for festival treasures. Like, it's in terms of money, probably a bit much, because we already did quite a bit of whaling this month. I feel like that would be too much. Like, I don't really want to go for it. Even if it puts me a bit of a disadvantage, if those aren't really like super insane, can't skip type festival treasures, I probably won't do a lot. Like, let's be real, I probably won't do a lot. And yeah, we have to see about that. Like, this thing here, this is a 100 buck event, insane for that, so I can't really skip that. It's also great preparation for Gala, because we get a lot of chests here, so that's good. So that's the thing. Mirror should be more common after Black Friday, but it's still quite far away. Yeah, that's true. Well, not that far. A little bit. I get some loot again for being VIP 13. How do you make something better than all damage dealt? Well, you can make some stuff for Star Expedition. Control immunity, Star Expedition, something like that, for example. Those are some stats that you could need. Damage reduction by attack, damage reduction itself, all damage reduction, something like that. All damage reduction Star Expedition would probably be a really great treasure. Like, I can really see that. I'm excited for the next Zongzi-like event. I don't know, I think the last time it wasn't that great for me. I think I spent a lot on it, but it wasn't really that great. I'm not doing Treasure Train, also Wraec 11th. Yeah, 11th, but with 14,000 points difference to Jesus. Fan was in chest right after its release, I swear. I don't think so, mate. Like, no, I don't think so. I don't think it was in the chest. I think it was very common in events, though. Like, I think you could just get it in events, because I got a lot of those. Yeah, well, I think, but maybe you want to say that. Yeah, maybe you want to say that, because, like, the regular chest included it. I think a lot of those included it. Like, a lot of those, if you went into, for example, a campaign event, I think the chests, those had it. I would like more MAME that applies to all game modes. Ika told me the game just converts it to all damage dealt, which would make it worse all damage dealt. I have no idea. Have you ever got red? Yeah, I got Natasha during my live stream. I think 20,000 Starry Gems into Treasure Train is the name of the live stream that we did, which was way more than 20,000 Starry Gems into Treasure Train, by the way. I think we did like 40. There we got an 80 Natasha, actually, yes. And if it's just about the red meteors, yeah, well, you can check out the Amazon series. We got a lot of those there. So that's the thing. I'm hearing Ragnar finally joined OP. Yep, he joined OP. He finally decided to do that. So that's the thing. Did you continue watching One Piece? Last time I checked, you were on Dressrosa. Not at all. Not at all. Didn't really get through anything there. I was not lucky as well. These only but hopes are up for luck for the next time. Yeah, I think like some rerolls would be very nice. Like, you can get a lot of Starspawn materials in there, and just getting a few of those for here, for like upgrading some of those Starspawns, like for example Holy Damage or something. There I could still get some great rolls. Not really skill damage one, but yeah, that's still insane. Is it optimal to Destiny transition a non-A tier? Yeah, non-A tier, yeah, can be. It depends. If you have no A tiers, obviously, well, you gotta Destiny transition a lower tier hero. That's normal. If you have like an A tier, but it's like you have an A SQH because you summoned and kept that, well, you're probably better off going for DTV or something like that. Because just enhancing a hero because it's A tier, well, it doesn't change what kind of hero it is. Like, for example, my Scarlet Queen Allura is only Destiny transition because she's support and also tenor for my LFA, which makes her kind of great for that. So, yeah, that's the thing. You just need God of Pain to join now. Yeah, he won't join, though. That's the thing. Like, it's not like I'm not talking to those people. Like, God of Pain, of course I'm talking to him. But he's like, nah, I'm in core, I'm doing core stuff. And I'm like, mate, come on. We're doing a good guild here. Like, honestly, and some of people can probably confirm that, but they won't because because they won't make fun of it. I put work into OP, like really. Like I changed a lot on the Discord. I put info channels on there and like made sections and wrote guides and everything. Put some work into OP, and I think OP turned out pretty well. Like, Jesus put a lot of work into it, Daiko put a lot of work into it, Sorb put a lot of work into it, and now I think OP is at a really great spot once again. With all of the stuff we did in the Ace Championship. That was such an insane Ace Championship, by the way. Like, it's a bit hard to grasp how insane it was, but like you just see this 38 where Utopia won 38 fights. But like, we set full teams. We set 150 teams. That's the thing you have to see. We set 150 teams. So we had 112 teams left. And of course you have to compare main teams. So like if they beat more main teams, well, it's obviously good. But Jesus didn't fight, for example. Jesus just didn't fight, I think. We got Kali here, Kali doing an awful lot of work on them. Then we got Normannen putting in some work. He built a pretty similar team to mine. Some small differences, which eventually led to his demise against Skittle, which I think I should poach as well. Skittle is a good guy. Got Daiko here. Daiko straight up losing. Oh, we definitely have to poach Skittle now. He beat Daiko. Can't leave him in Utopia, I think, but I don't think he wants to join. I think I asked him before, and he said like, nah, happy in Utopia, and I get it. I was in Paragon, and that turned out, well, changed to Utopia, or was merged into Utopia when I left. And Paragon was great. Honestly, Paragon was a great guild, was a lot of fun. So I understand that I want to be that he wants to stay there. Brave Star coming in, and then of course Noah beating Toy Boy, beating second team of Jesus here. That's not his main team. It looks nearly like my team. My team, if you look at it, it's like pretty similar. He has the Mockman in there, or he has a Drake. Then it's like some trash team from me. But you never see main Jesus. You never see main Jesus. I don't think I fought, which would make it like another season of Star Expedition that I didn't get to fight. So we got super strong win in Ace Championship. We got super strong win in Star Expedition. Like, you have to imagine 297 is the point where you meet the new boss. It's like 297, and look how close the guilds are. Like, first number doesn't even change on those three. That's the amount of damage. You guys got swept by Afflicted. We got Revenant, we got Chaos, we got Utopia Core. And look at the distance here. Look at the distance. That's like 17, whatever number that is. And that's further than the distance from Core to the last guild that met the new boss. Like, that's insane. We got so hard. Yeah, well, not that. No, we really demolished in recent times. And that's because people now got good strategies. They are up for the task. They just want to go for it. They are hyped. They have good motivation and build good teams. And we test stuff and we have a lot of fun. So I think that's great. So, last thing we have to do, Tower of Oblivion. I nearly forgot about that. We have to set up a little bit for that, though. Because I don't really have a setup at the moment. And this is no setup. Do we just go for, I think we just go for that. Holy damage, probably can't outspeed, right? Or probably want to go for unbending, though. That's good, and maybe some DR. Yeah, some DR. Rev, Crimson Waffles merge, damn. Yeah, we talked about that before. Like, it's not like any of those are bad guys. I think it's like a little bit insane. A little bit. Like, Crimson Waffles was already merged, and then now they have Revenant in there as well. How many guilds are that? Like 20? I don't know. And in the past, I think it's never been that insanely successful for the most part when guilds like that merged and built like super big guilds. I don't think that ever worked out too well. Let's do it like this. Then we use the TBB. We use one Sherlock, we prepared our meme. We prepared our Tara. And then we go for TBB core. And let's just see how well that works out. Obviously. Okay, there we go. CC. Nice CC, bam, done. Okay. Works reasonably well. Penny hits front row. That will work out. Bam. Full CC. Full clear. Like, TBB is honestly, TBB is a hack. TBB is a hack. I don't know why people don't use her. Or why not more people use her. Bam. Hit us. Full CC. Clear. Done. People told me it's difficult. People told me it's difficult. Bam, hit us, full CC, done. Like, what the hell? Like, tell me this isn't insane. Like, tell me TBB isn't insane. You use TBB, you use the mirror, once she gets hit, she full CCs the enemy team. That's like, TBB is like cruise, but triggering multiple times around. And you can skip, all of those guys are faster than we. 5 of those didn't get to attack. Okay, I think I misclicked. Did you guys see the stream still? I think I misclicked. Clicked on one of the tabs. I don't know if there is now a lag or something in here, or if you guys could still see it. Stop talking for a second, till I open the stream again. I hope that was alright. Okay, at least in chat nobody says something against it. Let's continue. Tempted to build her right now. Actually does work pretty well. I will explain after we cleared this why it doesn't work for everybody like this. Like, why it might not look like this for you. No, not muted. I wasn't muted. But like, we have stuff like this, that's obviously a little bit difficult. Now we might get screwed by Sherlock CC. Pretty likely to get screwed by Sherlock CC right now. And of course, those are all passive hits, those don't grant energy. And she didn't get hit a single time. Like, that's mental. That's mental. None of those 4 Sherlocks, they all hit random enemies. None of those hit her a single time. That's insane. That's insane. Bit difficult to see what is passive damage and what isn't here. That's full RNG. None! Again, none of those did it. Insane. Insane. How's that even possible? Like, they don't hit lowest life, do they? No. There we have it. Okay. Now we of course counter CC ourselves. That's great. Yeah, well, that didn't work out. Ah, yeah, that's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying. She's CC support, yeah. The problem here that we have is that our base heroes here die. So that we don't really get a chance. That's a bit annoying. Might just take out one of those and then we just go like this and this will probably work. Young is awful, yeah. The thing is, like, all those passive hits that you see, if they don't hit, like, he has to give her a real hit. If he doesn't do that, that's a bit of an issue. We don't do... Oh, bloody hell, it's 1 in 3. How did we lose that? Like, that's so annoying. Stop it, I don't want to see it. Oh, it's victory. Of course, it's victory now. It's victory. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, come on, we take her out again. Yeah, Young can be awful, but like, it's not that bad. You just have to wait till the RNG is right. The problem here wasn't really Young, it was Sherlock, because he reflects our CC, obviously. And none of those guys hit us, so we have to take some hits. But the nice thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, for the next fight, check the enemy energy. Like, on the heroes that we have, check the energy they have, because she drains all the energy. Like, she drains all of the energy. You see how they all are full energy. Chimo does an active skill. Bam! Empty. No energy. We just cleared the energy from the entire team. Like, is that insane? I think that's insane. I think that's insane. LFA or DTV? Probably DTV, to be honest. Then again, I like the way we did it on the Amazon series. With the first going for the LFA and then switching to SSM. I think that's rather nice. And we're doing good progress with SSM now. Of course, Amazon series is a little bit different in that we have 8 tiers, access to that. But if you're just starting off and you want to do free-to-play stuff, well, take a look at the Amazon series. Maybe you can do some stuff on the Amazon server. get yourself some cheaper heroes, work towards an A tier, much easier. Like, if you don't intend to spend, I can't emphasize enough that Amazon server is the better game. That's the better version of idle heroes that you play. It is that way. It's just like, okay, there's less of a community, but we have some people, and they're cool, and you can work towards an A tier. Like, which you can't really do on the main server. It will be really insanely difficult, but on Amazon, for sure you can do that. And it will be good fun. So, like, if you want to go and play free-to-play, go to the Amazon server, have a ton of fun, enjoy, and that's great. That's the only issue. We're gonna just CC'd ourselves. Now we're double CC'd on ourselves. That sucks so much. Okay, got the actor skill. Got some decent damage though from the other two. Very nice. Good counter to DV weakness disclosure. Yeah. Like, I like TVV. Like, the thing with TVB is just you can integrate her in every single team. And I think she's just the easy way to clear every single stage that doesn't include Valkyr, Gustin, SQH, or Sherlock. Like, if none of those 4 heroes is in there, easy. None of those stages can stop you. Maybe Carry will be annoying. Because she, of course, can energy drain. If she doesn't do that, yeah. Trigger the CC. Energy drained our LFA. It's not too bad. It's not a problem, really. And done. How do we join the Amazon servers? If you, cool tubers, if you search for that, I have a guide on it, actually. I have a guide for that. I actually made a guide on how to join the Amazon servers. You can find that. Of course, those guys are all assassins, so they all target lowest life. So not really any way to stop them from attacking, but in turn they have low life, so easy. Let's see for those guys what happens here. Okay, I don't really get it. I don't really care. And we just run it the same way. They hit us, and they are... We are also dead. But they are dead. Okay, worked. Jesus, it is not that easy for the average players to get double treasures. Like, that's really high up there. That's really high up there. You have SSSSS heroes, like with 5S or something. I don't know. Then it's easy. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's like double Rogan, double G-Star, double Ithaka. That's a really cool wave. That's really nice. Increases all enemies armor, increases all backline crit. Okay, yeah. 100% MFG and Ithaka crit, of course. Of course, that's a cool idea. I like how they just murder everything. Look at that. But they don't have life. You can just get some B tiers instead. I don't have meme B tier. I don't have meme B tier. Mate, how shall I get meme B tier? Yeah, I know how it works, but how should I get meme B tier? I mean, like, I'm not just going into there and I don't know, and buying a meme or something to get there. I let you see how easy TBB makes all of that. Like, even this stage is horrible. It can't do nothing against us. It's summon event, you should have summoned me, and then I summon S-tier meme. That's a good idea, and summon S-tier meme. And S-tier Tara. And then I sit in... Ooh! Okay, that's probably the modifier we should not have blocked. Okay. Okay, that's a defeat. Even though we cleared everything, but like, that's probably the modifier that we should change. That's gone. Okay. You just need to get a B- once. Yeah, but then I have to have like every single hero at B tier or something. That's horrible. Okay, that worked out. Nice. Now we have this one. Damage reduction. Okay. We're probably going to swap those. Nice. Yeah, but really, like, it's probably not worth, in my opinion. Okay, that's that, and all of that died. Okay, it works out. I see against SQH, she dies with the runner with a mirror. So it's like one of the heroes where I said it doesn't really work. But like, yeah, of course I could, Jesus, but nah. Tara comes up all the time. They repeat a lot. I could buy it, but like summoning Tara, I don't feel like it's worth it. Wraec of Lothar is main carry now. At what stage should I change to... Can't really read that. I made the UI so bad on YouTube, I can't even read that commenting King's comment. Until somebody else comments. Ah! At what stage should I change to DTV carry? I have no idea, mate. I don't know. 5 tokens? Yeah! As much as you get. It's easier for you, mate. Like, I couldn't... I would have to get, like, B tiers at least, yeah. That's so expensive. Look, I claim that now. I thought enemies can't do extra attacks when they have Blood Twine. Yeah, that's the funny part. SQH pings don't count as extra attacks. Those are skill effects. And, yeah, so that's like, they don't really care about that. We now go to the auction house and buy a B tier meme. Let's just buy a B tier meme now. Because that's good timing, isn't it? That's like a B minus, costs 1,263 starry gems, Jesus. So, shall I buy it? Is that a good idea? Is Tara cheaper? Is there a Tara? Oh look, there's like B tier Tara, 1,446 starry gems. Are there like people in there? I bet that's Jesus! I bet that's him! Guys, that's Jesus! I bet he put like a B Tara and like a B minus meme in here for like some obnoxious price and tries to sell those to me. I bet he is. You could bid on it. Nah, mate, I'm not going to bid on it. Okay, let's see, what do we have? We have Guild Altar. We can do some Flame Shrine. Nice. Let's see about that. What I really need though is full attack on this girl, on this guy, on this guy, on this guy. Buy out my Tara now. Nah, mate. I'm not going to. Outstanding move. Yeah. That's Omega Project for you guys. That's Omega Project for you guys. Horrible, I tell you. Okay. Flame Shrine new. Let's see the setup. Put him in slot 1. I put the mirror on her, but the problem is we're still slower. We have 2,211 and this guy has like 2,216. Sucks a little bit. Could upgrade the stone. It's expensive. It is expensive, but we are going to do it. It's like, we upgrade this stone, it's not even the right one, because the first one is attack. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, that's great. Ah, come on. We get a 6 stone on. Or, okay, wait, that's a speed stone. That's good enough. That's good enough for now. Let's get a speed stone. I want to have her fast time, Flame Shrine. Okay, 2,226. No, 7 is doing some damage in Flame Shrine. I haven't even attacked yet, mate. I haven't even attacked yet. Don't even know what's going to happen here. You don't even know what's going to happen here. We're going to end him. Like, wait for me. Like, for real, mate. For real. It's day 2, I missed day 1. Don't ask why. I'm going to show you guys. Watch what is essentially art. It's like an art piece here. What's going to happen? Unless the game crashes because of our insane damage. She's still slower. Why is she slower? Did I miss something? Oh, it's because of Freya buff. Thanks, Freya buff. Like, it's nice that I invested into this core for my Freya to still be slower. That's very great. Love that. And then Olivia's like, nah, mate, and it's all on the wrong guy. She's this though. Oh yes, the core effect again. She didn't get it. Did I miss something? I thought the H deleted Flame Shrine. Yeah, you're never doing any damage there. Like, Jesus damage in Flame Shrine is horrible. He's just doing it with Idol Master, which is like, oops, essentially nothing. Pretty sad. Ah, finally faster. Nice. Probably have to get some more speed on her. Honestly, if there's like an 8-tier copy or something, I might just buy it. I want to see you do Flame Shrine. Jesus. Ah, see, there it was. Gives us better probability now. That's nice. Ah, that's good. That's good. Beat your Tara and and now you sold it on the auction house, mate. You no longer have a hero to do Flame Shrine with. So sad. We already have 2 heroes that are shrunk, and it still doesn't work. It's horrible. It still misses. Like, look at that. What's that? No, but honestly, like, would be cool to see, like, how much damage you could do. I mean, yes, like an SSS tier Aspen. If you don't do it, you have to send me your account data. And I will do it. I will reroll your Aspen, I will get like GK Fire Hunters focus on it, and I will get proper tenants, go to Flame Shrine and do a ton of damage. That's what I'm going to do. I have no idea what to do now. Okay, yeah. I mean, sure. Okay, how much damage did we do? Did we miss active skills? I didn't really check for that, because it can happen. We have bottom cap of 95 at the moment. Yeah, okay, that's good damage. That's good damage. Can do that. .3 E plus 17. It's quite alright. It's quite alright. Not too bad. Yep. Live on stream. I can't guarantee I remember to set a Flame Shrine team. Yeah, you have to support us. I want to kill this boss. I want to make a video. That's the highest Flame Shrine damage I've ever gotten. It's the highest Flame Shrine damage I've ever gotten. Look at that. That was 1 attack. I missed day 1. Those are 8 attacks. I missed day 1. That's a lot of damage. Okay, now I wanted to do something. What did I want to do? Like, we wanted to change something, did we? I forgot it. Now, Olivia works now. We have full attack on LFA. I don't think there was something we wanted to change, right? Like one time, Jesus. One time, set that team. And let's see. E plus 17 is that new for you? Yeah, on Flame Shrine it's new. On Flame Shrine, that's really the first hit that did that. Before, I didn't have Olivia faster than LFA. It was a little bit difficult. Because you essentially need her to be a homeowner and you need to still run Elusive Mirror on her. And Elusive Mirror comes with its own amount of risk. So, in my opinion, you can't really run Elusive Mirror against every single boss. Because your bottom cap of energy feed becomes 95. So you have a pretty high probability that your energy feed will fail. Or a decent probability that your energy feed will fail. Which means the bosses that do a lot of hits are essentially better. Malassa would be the best boss, actually, for that. But we lost a little bit of damage with Gurki being gone from the team. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's nice, Jesus. Okay, Jesus is here, Flame Shrine team. Oh, that will be nice. Like, if we are going to upload it on your YouTube channel, that would be fun. Otherwise, I would also upload it to my YouTube channel. I don't complain. That would be a cool video. And then we had another question. It was just at the wrong moment from No Name. Sorry for asking again, what's the counter to DTV's weakness disclosure in PvP? Just kill him before it pops. I read somewhere it's G-Star. Well, G-Star is only used against him because he deals a lot of damage and is able to kill those sustain teams with DTV before they can really use weakness disclosure. it's not really like he prevents him from using weakness disclosure in that sense. So that's not the case. Nothing really prevents DTV from using weakness disclosure. At one point, he would just reach that point where he triggers weakness disclosure. You can delay it by not having heroes in your team that do active skills. If you have like an energy feed team, he will trigger it by turn 3 or something, which will be, yeah, a little bit insane. But other than that, there is not really anything that you can do to stop him from doing that. That looks like a bad attempt, by the way. Okay, might not be bad. Turn 13, we have a shrunk boss. Can you explain why TBB might not work for someone else? Oh yeah, I said that. I forgot about that, right. I have a lot of control immunity offset. Like really a lot. I have pretty insane star spawns with control immunity offset. I have pretty insane, what else I have? Control precision from Treasure Train. So somebody else might not get the same effect. Because if you have like 100% control immunity offset, well, that certainly makes a difference. Again, E plus 17. The bad attempt is not E plus 17. That's kind of nice. Doing some serious damage here. That's the thing, yeah. Like, if you stack star spawns, if you stack Treasure Train, if you then have like a Receptor or something like that, you can easily get 100 or even over 100% treasure CI offset, and that really makes a difference. Can you show us CC stats maybe? Yeah, after the Flameshine fights, if I hopefully don't forget it, and we can look at all of my sources of CI offset if you guys want. But I love that this team seems to work pretty well. Like, I didn't really see any missed actives yet. That seems to work. We didn't get perfect shrink RNG yet. Could probably get even higher. But I mean, like, we make visible... Oh, whoa, wait, that was a basic. We just did a basic. Yep, that's something that can happen. That was rather unfortunate. I have no idea how that even worked. That was super unlikely, actually, that the Aspen does like a basic. He's intentionally in slot 1 to get hit by the boss. Wow. Would you max a Flame Shrine Treasure Train series? Oh, that would be mean if the H did that. Like the complete Wraec bait series. Just reel him in for that... for that wailing on the Flame Shrine. I would love to. And at the same time, I would have to be... I have to be real about it. I would not do it, no. No, I would... While I would love to do it, I would have to accept that there are no perks to doing that. Like, you don't get proper loot from it. We 1000 times max the goal for the entire guild with the single attack we just did. So there is no need for me to get any kind of treasure for Flame Shrine. And while my ultimate goal, and it seems to be even more achievable in recent times, is to kill one of those guys. At least one of those guys, in best case all of those guys, but one of those guys for now. I wouldn't go for it. No. Maybe when they release some more stuff and they say, okay, like you get more loot, you can go for some guild coins or something like that. And there are really some clan tournaments maybe around that. I would love, imagine Flame Shrine, global tournaments with like iOS and everything in there and all smashing out. Did you see that? Did you see that active skill? If you didn't scroll back, like, look at that. That was a moving health bar, a visibly moving health bar of a Flame Shrine boss. Bloody hell, we are on that level. E plus 17 again. Third E plus 17 attack in a row. Yeah, retro, I maxed one pink treasure. Like, Jesus maxed the entire thing, I maxed one pink treasure. So that's like a thing. Okay, we got the first boss instantly maxed. But like, again, check out round 13, round 14, round 15. If the first boss is shrunk, check the HP bar. Last time it was moving. Like, I think this is the first time ever recorded where we can see a moving HP bar of a Flame Shrine boss. Like really visibly moving. Not like, okay, we did some damage and probably it is a little bit lower now than before. No, visibly moving. That's insane. That's really insane. Okay, we didn't get a crit there. Do you feel like Betty's a must now in most teams? I think it's a must on endgame accounts to have her somewhere. Like, it's not like you need to run her in your PvP team or anything, but she makes some stages in campaigns so much easier that I don't think you can not get her or not have her. I was just talking in the guild today with Ragnaru actually, and he fought a stage with like 3 homes young and said like, mate, you can go for TBB, and if you get that right RNG, where she's hit pretty early on, you will save yourself from so many attacks, and then you never have to fear about attacks again. Like, because she will always protect you. And that's nice. Got some pretty good early RNG here on the fight. We'll have to see how that translates in the later rounds. It's not that important to get like the shrinks on turns 1 to 10, 13 maybe. It's much more important now in the later rounds. So past turn 11, if you now see the boss in every single on every single turn not being shrunk, the boss in slot 1, then we have a problem. Let's see if that's the case. Okay, he's shrunk. That's good. Now we have to just keep that up till around 15. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, again, very nice. 14 is safe. Let's see if we can save turn 15. We have to either hit him now or in the next turn. Okay, not now, maybe next turn. I don't think that looks like that much damage. We have one more... Oh, well, she does not have the Freya buff, so she will be... Oh, she has it? Come on. Ah, wrong boss. Sad. Sad. Okay, less damage. Definitely less damage. I think this is less damage. I think this can be a little bit low. Yeah, look at that. You could just really see how much lower that is. I think our damage variance, like the distance between our lowest damage here and our highest damage that we did, is like the entire damage of some guilds. It's insane. It's insane. I'm still happy. Like you said, on the 7 did a lot of damage. Wait, that's just 1 day now. I missed day 1. I missed day 1 and I'm like 100% ahead. But he did a lot of damage. That being fair, he did a lot of damage. It was pretty good damage. Which pet is good right now? Let's go for Lion. That's one of the best pets. Can the Lion, Phoenix, Dragon, I think those are top pets. And then of course, when we go for endgame damage, we go either Snake or we go Wolf. Mostly Snake. The Wolf has the better bonus stats really, but Snake is more meta. I don't understand why they didn't make a gated Flame Shrine event where bosses cleared open tether ones to encourage guild-wide attacks on ever higher levels, somewhat similar to Star Expedition bosses. I don't understand why they didn't do that as well, because, well, I like that. That would be fun. I would really love to see, like, this just at a leaderboard, some iOS LEDs in there, and then make those rewards 100 times higher and let us have some fun. And give it for the entire guild. Like, place 1 guild, everybody gets 75k or guild coins, or 100k guild coins, something like that. And that would be cool. Or 200k. I think it would be 200k would be fair if you want to focus on that. 200k would be good. Are we waiting for you to go Starland, or shall we go without? I would think I would just end the live stream now, because we have one more thing to show. Like 3 minutes, probably. 3 minutes. I will just show my CI offset stuff and then we end the stream. We'll do it like that, and then we can do Starland. I think that's a good idea. Okay, we'll just show it quickly, do not waste any time. Galactic Tree, we obviously have 2 sources of CI offset. First one being Mage Starspawn, we go for 154% on a green roll here, for 18.6% control immunity offset, 50% stat bonus for mages, so that's about 27-28%. Then we have this guy, 12.9% CI offset, 30% buff for mages. So we get like another 16% here. That's a 161% control immunity offset roll. So again, a pretty high roll. And then we go into the treasure train, where we also have a bunch of CI rolls. We have first the attack buffs, all damage dealt, and all of that good stuff. Then we go for mage, where we have control immunity offset 20.3%. And then another control precision 20.3%. And then in some situations like Void Campaign, we add on to that with another... Do we have anything in here, actually? I have no idea if there is even more. No, there's no control stuff in here. That's interesting. That's interesting, but I think for Void Vortex there is. Oh, there are also, oh, there's control precision, another 20%. So yeah, in some game modes, it's a change. And then obviously I went for a copy that had some stats for that. Like that's probably the copy that you want the most. We get the control immunity offset, another 8% here, 22% control precision on a B tier copy. Cost like 500, pretty bad stats. But that's the thing. So you really want control precision on her, like really important. And then if you really go and want more optimal role to really CC in PvP, you can do something like getting an S tier, like on my Starving Jara. And if you go for an S tier Starving Jara, or like an S tier TBB, you can go for a role like this, where you go skill damage, control precision, control immunity, offset petrify immunity, and you can see like it's no longer 22% control precision, it's 32%, and the 8% control immunity offset went up to cool 18%, so that's insane. If you get something like that on a TBB, well, then you are good. And that's obviously the reason why there is a difference for most people, and why not everybody can go in here and say like, okay, yeah, I use my TBB and it works the same. Like even Aika, she used TBB, couldn't CC anything. And you see it for me, like she gets one hit, CCs the entire enemy team 2 times. I could take the core off, still get full CC, so that's the thing. If you combine TBB and Starving Jara both together in one team, even more insane. And the nice thing is, you don't really need energy feed. Like you don't really need to go and put like a demon bell on your LFA or something. It's not needed. You can just go ahead. You can use a mirror or a Rui, or even a crown if you have enough CI offset on your Starving Jara, and you will be fine doing that. I like to use my my mirror on my TBB just because you just need one hit on her to trigger it, but against something like Holmes Young, probably better off using a crown, making her more tanky, and then it takes like 3-4 hits, or maybe even the basic attack from her to CC. But somewhere on the team, if you use TBB, you wanna have an elusive mirror. If it's on her, that's alright, just to trigger her passive 2 in at the beginning of the round. What order would you do her subs? Can answer that. Yeah, basically you see it already because my subs are still... We should probably invest in subs. I forgot about that. Like, did we get some subs? We have to do some stuff here. Like, give me a second. Bloody hell. Okay, we have like best passive 3. It's like passive skill 1. We got like no active skill subs. That sucks a bit. Did we get like a... Do we have a Mel? No? No Mel? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, if I thought about that, we would have gotten some stuff. Okay, let's at least like get a little bit for her. We need like a 90k chest, definitely. Bloody hell. Okay, like this is the thing. You want that. You want like the main node here. If you don't get the other one, that's alright. Here you have like superfluous oblation and that stuff. Let's sublime that, by the way. And that is nice. Like, this is like the main passive. That's the most important passive. And I would get that because that gives you control precision. That gives you like energy. That's very nice to get. And then basic, you don't need the basic. Like, she does basic so rarely. So rarely, it's insane. And that one is insane because for every one twined enemy. The thing is, I noticed that the twining from the core counts as well. Like if you twine with the active skill and then with the core again, the same hero, like retwine him with the core essentially, that triggers the active skill, the passive skill again. So that's insane. And then you have energy reduction in here. And the big part about her skills is energy reduction. People underestimate that, but like together with the core, you are running an energy reduction hero. And this is like wiping the energy of every single enemy, and that's absolutely insane. And by the way, let's get that noble core while we are at it. Bam. Let's max her out. Get some good stuff on her. The man, the legend, the myth is here. Hi, mate. You're joining the stream at the wrong time. Because we're just about to quit the stream, actually. So it's just the last seconds of the stream right now. And, well, you can rewatch the stream, the entire stream from the beginning, right after I end this, because, well, it is instantly available on YouTube. So just go to the YouTube live stream section and you can watch it there. If you want to watch some more content, always feel free to get a YouTube membership. It's well worth it. If you link it to the Discord, even more worth it. And that is another thing. And then I would say we end this live stream. Short live stream, good live stream. Was happy to do it with you guys. And do this event, do all of the summons, do tower. And with that, I end the stream. Wish you a great day. I will see us in the next one.